Brothers, your boy Fat Boy Fish, and I had a couple things that's on my mind, but let me get this right and let me do it correctly. This message right here, I didn't try to do it like 3 times, but your boy up over here messing up. If it's not good, if I can't say it in the way that I would like to relay how I feel, I figure I just start all over again until I can actually get this in the way in which I would like to say it. Now let me do this right. Black power, black pride, black peace, black love, black understanding. Now, for some reason, I don't know why is it that my hair causes so much commotion when it comes to white people. Now, I remember when I was growing out my afro, y'all. I had a little tiny afro. I keep my afro up though, you know what I'm saying? I'll be picking my stuff off all nice, trying to pat it down, keep my afro looking real good, real sharp, y'all. But why is it that racist people get a kick out of making fun of black people in our hair? Now, as I strolled around the city of Fresno, just taking care of my business, doing things I had to do, running errands and whatnot, but I noticed, y'all, I'll be walking down the street, minding my own business, and all of a sudden I would see a white person in the car pointing, looking, and laughing at my afro. Now, why would you be so evil to where you would make fun of somebody on their natural appearance, on the way that God has made their people and put them at the dawn of time? Black people had kinky hair, you know what I'm saying? We done had kinky hair for thousands of years. Why would you want to make fun of the way that I look in my head? Now, that's my one example. Now, here's my second example. Now, and it wasn't just like rich white people that got money, driving Lexuses and expensive cars. They would always look at me and just stare. They'd be sitting there staring, looking at my head, and it started making me feel all. I started catching feelings and shit, y'all, because I'd be like, damn, what the fuck is wrong with you all? What's up with me? What's going on here? Why is you paying so much sense to my head? Why are you so invested on my head for? So then when poor white people in bucket ass cars, I got a car look way better than them, but poor white people will look at me walking through the city of Fresno, and they'd be pointing in the car, they'd be looking, and they just start laughing and shit, and I just look at it like, you motherfuckers are just evil, you know what I'm saying? Because you would actually look at somebody the way that God made their head and try to make jokes and make fun of it. Now, in the summertime, y'all, of last year, I seen this young brother. He had a big old afro. He be taking care of his afro, y'all. It looked good. It looked sharp. It reminds me of something like how black people used to take care of their heads and how they was black pride, black power, all of that back in the 60s and stuff. So he took care. I mean, this boy head be on point. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hater. I'll tell you in a minute when something is good, I'm gonna congratulate it. I'm not a player hater. So I'll be peeping old boy through the town. Now, in his situation is something similar like mine. As I seen this brother, at one point, he be taking care of his afro, man, looking sharp, looking good. But you know how these racist people is in my town. Every time I seen this brother, every time it was like a little bit of that greatness he had on his afro, it got taken apart. It got so bad for this brother to the last time I seen him, his afro was looking fucked up because he didn't care no more. You know what I'm saying? The pride that he had on himself and his afro, white supremacy slowly took it out of him and left him with a void inside of his heart. He had pride. He had pride for himself. But I'm telling you, it takes its toll on people. Now, how can you be proud of yourself one day and then the next day? And I seen the course of it through a period of time. Every time I see him, his hair just looked a little bit not crispy. Now, me and my situation, I didn't let it get to me. When I seen people laughing at me, I started pointing right back at their ass and laughing right back at them, because I look at it like that's real messed up that you would really pick on me because of my head. Now, I want y'all to answer this question for me for this day. Why every time you see a clown, why does he have to have an afro? So to me, people who like these individuals out here in Halloween time that actually distributes these Halloween costumes, and they pick a afro. We all know that come from African American. Any type of hair like that, that's an afro, kinky like that, that's afro. So you making fun of black people. So to me, I'm just showing you that a small form of white programming that they putting in their people. You know what I'm saying? They putting this programming in their people to make them act racist, because they're being programmed. Now this is just a small form of the programming that I'm talking about. Now these individuals, when Halloween pop up, they look at the magazine and they see a clown, they see an afro, and they automatically think black is ugly. So when you see brothers like me walking down the street, they can't help but stop and stare. That's why I'm using the clown as a good example of what I'm trying to show y'all. Now me, I don't care what your head look like. If you take care of your hair, that's on you. I'm not gonna stop and pick on you because of what is going on with your head. That's how God made you. I could care less of what your head looks like. I care more about your attitude and how you treat me. I'm not gonna take all these white stereotypes that I know about white people and then automatically start treating them in a certain fashion because of what I know about white stereotypes. I'm not fit to feed into all of that, but why they feed into the stereotypes portrayed for black people, I never know, y'all. Now I want y'all to take this weekend and make sure you be with your family. I want you to kick your feet up. You know I'm gonna say this. I want you to have one for your boy. Have a peaceful weekend. Black power, black pride, black peace, black love. This is your boy Fat Boy Fish. I'm out. Y'all make sure y'all have a good weekend, y'all.